guys, I'm Brian Bolt, and I just want to tell you a little history of how me and Pastor Jeff Leake started working together. I met Jeff over 11 years ago, and if it wasn't for him, we never would have been able to launch our first church in the downtown Pittsburgh area. And since then, me and Jeff have been working on planting churches ever since. And maybe, Jeff, you could talk about...
Yeah, so, we had the honor and privilege to work with Pittsburgh City Outreach, as it was called, and then became CityReach Church in the north side. And we're a suburban church, just about 20 minutes north of where you guys are, and had the opportunity to help you get launched. And then we started working together. I formed a network first called Reach Northeast, and then at some point Brian said, hey, you know what, I think there's something unique that God's doing through us. Can we birth a network out of your network? And so CityReach Network was founded. And then in 2010, both of us kind of heard from God together about the planting of a massive number of churches. I felt like God prompted me to believe for 100, and about the same time, God had spoken to you, right?
Yeah, I was really feeling led to support Pastor Jeff and come alongside him to plant at least 50 of those 100 churches. And what God's done in the last few...
It's incredible. It couldn't even be mapped. I mean, I was just thinking about 3 years ago, February 2013, we stumbled into something where we planted 3 churches in one day. And I remember you look at me and say, man, that was awesome. I think we're going to do the same thing. And so you guys decided to plant 6 in one day. And now to see the number of churches that CityReach is birthing one day at a time in September and March, it's absolutely phenomenal. And so this year, we're actually going to cross the finish line of planting our 100th church. Absolutely. And it's incredible to see that happen.
And I just want to encourage all the CityReach pastors, leaders. If you're a part of a CityReach church, we want you to join us in May for our Ignite conference that week. We want to welcome you. And I want you to know that you're going to come and hang out with people like Pastor Jeff. And he is the grandfather or the godfather of our network. And a lot of you maybe have never met him. And it'll be just great to hang out with our extended family. And that's what we are. We're a big family. And it's awesome to be part of Reach Northeast and be part of what God is doing.
Yeah, and I just want to say how proud I am of the CityReach Network. We're going to celebrate down at Stage AE on Wednesday night of the Ignite Week, and we are just going to have a big party. And the theme of that whole thing is we are wildfire, and the thought here is that this church planting movement, especially CityReach, has been spreading like wildfire. And I just want to say, how often do you get to be a part of something that is changing the world to this degree? I mean, the fact that you're a part of the CityReach network and that we together are partnering on these 100 churches is truly remarkable. The whole nation has taken note of what God is doing through our partnership. So we should just give God the glory and show up and just celebrate what God has done in the planting of these churches. And I just want to say, Brian, I'm really proud of you. I'm so excited for what God's doing in your network.